Okay, so the first card we have is the investigators insight. Use insight to gain from your investigation to inform your decision. Reflect on your findings and apply this understanding to guide your action. Insightful analysis leads to better outcome. Next card we have the case closed. We have bring unresolved issues to a conclusion. Ensure that all necessary action has been taken and that no loose ends remain closed. Closure allows for progress and new beginnings. Okay. Before we get into that, let's move on. Okay, so we have the hidden evidence. And last but not least, we have search for evidence that may not be immediately obvious. Look for overlooked details and context that may shed light on the situation. Thorough investigation is key to uncovering the full truth. Confirmation. Now, so we have the investigators' insight. Okay. Something about understanding, action, insightful, awareness, analyzing an outcome, or using insight to gain. Something about setting a light, like huge light on something, or something's going to be exposed, or needs to be. So it says inform your decision. Something about informing, decision or informing others, or informing someone. Something significant about for a detective or for investigators. Something that's going to be unresolved, going to be resolved. Something about opening up or reopening up cold cases that needs to be open. Something about a case is going to be remained open, or something is pending or still investigating. Okay, so we have the hidden evidence, so something is hidden. It's not going to be hidden anymore. That was once hidden, or someone that's someone that tried to hide evidence. It's not going to be hidden anymore. If the light has been shown on someone, or evidence has been shown, I would say evidence has been proved, or the evidence has been uncovered fully, or it's being overlooked. That someone is looking beyond the obvious, or they're overlooking the obvious. I'm searching for evidence. So so far we have 4 detectives over here. So I'm thinking 6, detectives, 6 officers. Could be significant, or 6, investigators. And at the bottom we have the truth revealed. Something about revealing the truth, or shining the light on the truth. By gaining evidence and covering the full truth, being insightful in something, leading an investigation, or something's going to be led on. I don't know why disclosure of evidence, though. We have embraced the revelation that comes to light. Something about the light. Something about beyond, a long hallway or a long journey. I'm about to say something significant about concrete floors. Something about facility. Prison cell, jail cell, cold cases, opening cases. I evidence, investigation. When faced with new information, analyze it thoroughly and consider its implication. Accepting the truth, even if it's uncomfortable, will lead to clarity. Something about a hallway. I would say tile floors. Let's move on. So something's gonna be revealed. Or the truth is gonna be revealed, whether it's being hidden or not, or someone thinks that they're hiding the evidence or the information, or something that they don't want coming out is already been out there. Either the evidence has been exposed or someone's going to be presented with evidence. Now, before I get into that, I want to see what this is. I want to see what the real intention behind the hidden evidence, the case that's being closed, that is going to be reopened, and the truth is going to come out sooner or later. Okay. I want to, before I see what the real intentions are, So we have suicide. So someone is being sent on a suicide mission. And this is someone that's going to be suicidal once the truth comes out. Once, investigation is pending or it's being sought after. Now, so this could be someone that's feeling suicidal. This could be someone that is on a suicide mission. And to someone that could have felt suicidal at once. Now let's move on. Let's see what that suicide is about. Something about the sink. Something about finding evidence. I don't know what. Also heard finding medicine in the cabin. So something about a bathroom, hallway. Something that's connected to a hallway and a bathroom. Or in between. Now let's. Yeah, we have strangulation. Moving on. So something significant about a domestic violence case. We do have the case closed. This could be someone that is literally being sent on a suicide mission to do something. It's just their motive, their ill intent. So we have strangulation. This could be someone that's strangling someone and they feel suicidal, or they could have felt suicidal, or torn up. So we have strangulation. So my curators, domestic violence, or we have spouse, partner, domestic violence. Because about suicide come out first. This could be someone's lover or someone's spouse. Or something significant about a couple. Or someone's, spouse or someone's lover. Something about the hidden evidence is going to be exposed. Within this strangulation. I don't know about her, I'm gonna keep moving because what I want to say, that'll come out later. Okay. So this is a suicide mission. This individual, they are definitely on a suicide mission. That's why the evidence, that's why the evidence is being, you know, presented, or it's going to be, or spread. We have spouse, partner. This could be someone's partner, someone's spouse, someone's lover, or this could be an ex that think that they're hiding something or keeping something hidden. It's already been exposed, it's already been investigated. They are already on a suicide mission. Yeah, this is someone that is trapped. This is someone that wants to trap someone. Or sometimes something about German Shepherd or canine dog. Something about smelling evidence or sniffing out evidence. If someone wants to trap someone, or just someone that feels trapped or stuck, you meet someone that's very, I would say, abusive. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. Let's move on. Honestly, with that strangulation, it's about, yeah, accomplice, partner, crime. Yeah, so someone could work together with someone. To someone that's hiding that they have accomplished. I don't know why I heard alibi. Someone's gonna use an alibi for a cover up. Or they use this alibi as a, you know, I don't know how to keep something hidden. Or, you know, keep something from being exposed. So this accomplished partner in crime, they work together with someone. To make someone feel trapped. And this is someone that's, you know, working with, you know, their partner in crime, lover in crime, or spouse in crime. I don't know how multiple energies could be involved, and multiple people could be involved. I don't know how in the death of one person. Or this is the plan, the motive, the tactic. Something about the words. Something about hiding in the words. Or someone could be hiding in the words. Something about trees. You know, so this partner in crime, this accomplished, they are the one that's trapped. They're the one that's feeling trapped. They're the one that's surrounded by something or someone. Because of what they did or what they're trying to do. This is someone that tried to trap someone and they ended up being trapped themselves. Yeah, a female, we have female. This could be a feminine. Or this could be a masculine, but it says female. And this could be like accomplished. They're gonna use a feminine to do something. Or this could be someone's spouse or someone's lover. You'd be surprised what these energies do. So we have trapped, accomplished, female. Suicide, strangulation, spouse, partner. The fact that partner came out twice tells me everything you need to know. Something about 6 detectives, 2 partners in crime, a feminine or a masculine. And now a partner or a spouse could be involved. This could be someone that was working with someone on a plan to do something to someone. We have we have two feminines. We have two feminines. Well, actually, we have three. On this board, we have three feminines. Maybe multiple masculines. This could be like a group. Someone works, in a group setting to do something to make someone feel trapped. That's just an illusion. Because they know something's gonna go down, something's gonna, go down the drain, literally. So someone is definitely working with, accomplice. Or they're gonna use an alibi to cover something up or someone up. Or at least they try to. Energy like this, like I said before, you have to literally, see the red flags early on. Like discernment will save you a lot from someone like this that hide behind that mask really well. And this is their motive too. This is what they like to do. Chop people, work with others to do things. And they're gonna have this meeting. They're gonna have this, arrangement to do something. Or they're planning this. Or this could have been the meeting all along. To trap someone. Something about hacking computers. Or hacking information or hacking evidence or destroying evidence. And this is what they want to do. So someone's going to overlook the evidence. They're going to overlook the information. And, they're going to work with someone or their accomplice to destroy something or dismiss something. Because they're going to get caught or they feel caught already. When people feel caught sometimes, they don't really think. They just go with their impulsive reaction. Or someone gonna make something look like a suicide. I don't know how someone gonna make someone's death look like a suicide. Where they try to, or they're planning this. Where they can trap someone or make someone feel like they are trapped. Yeah. So we have natural disaster at the bottom. Something about, and I don't know her inside job. We have man-made disaster. Something about a plane crash. Could be significant. So all of this just to trap someone, to work with someone to trap people because they're healing or recovering, or someone could be recovering from something or someone. That was once trapped or felt trapped by a lunatic. Let's call them a lunatic. Because that's what they are, a fucking lunatic. So if you have, been trapped or you have, experienced this type of lunatic, please run away from the hills. Please run far away. Like the reality of strangulation is real. Until it's too late. Literally. Literally. Yeah, so we have perspectives. I appreciate your unique perspective on the situation. I value your opinion. The news says otherwise. There's something about gaining perspective or gaining insight about something that's suicidal. You know? Yeah, we have grapevine. It's just I heard something you're going to be interested in. What, domestic violence cases? I don't think so. Or cases that's just seem, I would say unsupervised. Because there's a lot of quicks that is about to go down the drain, literally. Or quicker individuals that's working with these quicks to stop something or to stop something from happening. Or keep something from being, destroyed or coming out. So something that was once closed is going to be reopened. What if this spouse or partner? Yeah, something about checking in on someone. You know, like I said, it's something about evidence is pending on someone. Or someone could be breaking down evidence, breaking down the fact, breaking down the truth, breaking down, the information, analyzing it, going back, checking in. It says, I want to catch up and make sure everything is going well later than not when they try to hide something or someone. So yeah, they could be hiding someone right now. And I'm not talking about like an affair. You know what I mean? I'm talking about body wise. This is their plan all along to hide someone's body. You'd be surprised how people, hide bodies in many ways. In wars, underground. So you'd be surprised. Let's move on. And this is what they want to do. I'm about to say this is what they rather do. This spouse or this lover. This could be someone's spouse. This could be your spouse. This could be your lover. Or this could be someone's partner. I don't know, their partner in crime. Something about, 2 or 3 individuals could be significant. Let's see what that trap is about. Yeah, career. So someone is trapped in their career, or someone feels trapped. But not anymore wants to, know the truth about something or the truth about someone. It says I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. So whoever this is that thinks that they are trapping someone or keeping someone trapped, they're the ones that's on a suicide mission. It's someone that thinks that you are trapped and, you just focus on, advancing regardless of this individual that don't want to see you grow, this partner in crime, or someone that thinks that they're slick working with someone to hide something or keep something hidden and they're not. What they did or what they tried to do is already, like I said, something is already in systematically. So something about background check, records, information, something about the timeline of evidence, or the timeline of information, recordings. I don't know what the recordings. Something about backtracking evidence. It should I see something inside of you and I admire and would like to learn from you. So they can continue to do what they do? I don't think so. This is someone that's trying to stop you from growing, regardless of them and their partner in crime. That think that you don't see them or their faultiness. They're not sweet. Let's see what the female. So they want a small favor. Someone is gonna ask for a small favor about a feminine. And this is it. It says, I'm hoping you can help me with something small. The answer is no. Once you see one red flag, one. That's all I can say. It's like the more you see it, the more it's like, it just makes you want to stay to yourself more and more. More and more. So this is someone that needs help with something small. And they're going to ask for a small favor. I'm about to say about female or masculine. Are they going to ask questions? Something about asking questions. Finding the answers. Or something about connecting the dots to a female. Or to someone's spouse or partner. Yeah, we have obligations. So someone feels obligated to something because they know something is pending, something is being, I would say activated. A case is being activated. The evidence is being activated because someone overlooked the small details or small information or the small pieces or something. It's funny how the bottom says small favor and at the top it says perspective. I want to see with that. This is someone that's looking for a big favor. Not that the fact is that big favor, small favor, they're gonna ask for a favor. They need assistance with something big. How big is it? That's the real question. Something about leading to better outcomes. Something about you have sage advice. So far, so good. Because usually it come out as trick or someone that wants to sabotage. But no, this is someone that wants perspective. They want answers. They want the truth. Let's see what that is. Yeah, we have honesty. We have always be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. And that's what's hidden. Someone's honesty, or this is someone that thinks that they're hiding. Someone's honesty. This could be someone that tried to silence someone, but they couldn't. Or they think they're keeping someone silent, and they're not. Sometimes when people think that you are silent for a few days, they just think that you're not observing them or getting information or investigating them, or they already been investigated because their time has ran out, or time is running out, like literally, time is running out. This is why they feel obligated to be associated with you or near you or around you. Because they want to pretend like they're checking. I'm just going to say that. They're going to pretend like they're checking in. Or they're going to pretend like they appreciate, your perspective on something. Or, a case. Or, I don't know, has solid evidence. If you don't have solid evidence, then, it's useless. But sometimes they hide the truth and the evidence. Because they don't want to be exposed. If you're not. Something about great news. Someone's going to receive great news about something, or about a case, about pending evidence. Because someone wants to recognize. So this is someone that feels obligated to you. But if they see you receiving good news, the fact. And this is why they want to reconnect. Yeah, and that's why they are the ones that's going to be receiving bad news. Or something about bad news. Or they already received it. Or they're going to find out sooner or later. Yeah, because this collaboration. Or something about collaborating with others. Working with others. So this is someone that feels obligated to you because they want to achieve shared success with you and they haven't done the work. But they want to fake, pretend like they're checking in. Or they want to fake like they're asking for assistance. But no, they're going to be trapped in their own delusions. Yeah, because the truth is going to come out. Oh, it already did. See, they think they're hiding, but they're not. They're not hiding shit. They're not hiding the motherfucking thing. So, they might as well just surrender. Yeah, it says causing chaos and fights in your love connection. It's just someone that wants to cause fights and chaos, and this is why they're asking for a big favor. They're gonna work with their accomplice or their partner in crime, to cause fights because they're the one that's going down the drain. They're the one that needs help with their, with something big. So they're gonna work with they're gonna either work with someone or they're gonna find someone to cause this. Yes, to blackmail you. Or they think they're blackmailing someone. It's like digging dirt on you to use for later. And this is someone that's already been, investigated or looked into. And they think they're gonna blackmail you. But they're the one that's being blackmailed. Yeah, it says tap into your intuition. You already know who this person is. Because you saw the evidence, you saw the information, analyzed it. Yeah, they tried to keep it hidden, but it's not hidden at all. Yeah, it's a spying on you to part of their daily routine. Yeah, because they see, they're watching, waiting for something. Excuse me now. Let's move on. Yeah, copycat. So this copycat, this accomplice, partner in crime, is working with the copycat. And this is your copycat that sees you growing and they tries to blackmail you. They try to cause, fights, chaos. This is a man or woman. This could be someone's lover or someone's spouse. And this could be an ex-friend or a childhood friend or someone that you know. It says you already know this person. Yeah, it says trying to be just like you in everything you do. And this is why they heard something you're going to be interested in because they want to be on it. And this is why they, they feel obligated to be around you, near you, to spy on you, to part of your daily routine because they want to copy you. They want to be everything or become just like you. Okay. This is why they think they're blackmailing you. So they're going to cause fights, yeah, they're going to hide behind that skeleton real well. Really well. Or they think they are. Yeah. Since they talk about you behind your back, yeah, because they need help with something small. So they can, copy you again. So this is your copycat that wants to blackmail you. They think that they are. Because they know the evidence is being shown or exposed right up the alley. Okay. Okay. What's at the bottom? I want to make sure. Yeah, it says they will play the victim once they know they're losing. And this is someone that always have that victim mentality, that victim mindset. And this is someone that always playing the victim. So they can, get off or get away with something. But I think they're getting away. But they're not. Or they try to get away, but they're not. Yeah, like I said, someone is healing from something or healing from someone. Because healing came out twice, the second time. Let's see. Yeah, and this is someone that is healing from someone, like literally. Or getting away from them. Yeah, healing. Because someone is definitely healing from a copycat. Or someone that's just, all up in your energy, all up in your space. So you could be healing from this individual. Or you could be healing from this, friendship or relationship or situationship. Whoever this is, they're not slave. You see exactly what they're doing, why they're doing it, why they're all up in your energy, why they're all up in your space. You already know who this person is. They see you healing, they see you, but they don't really care. Because if they did care, they wouldn't be working with others. They wouldn't be using their, accomplice or partner in crime to do something to you, or try to blackmail you, or try to destroy you, or cause chaos, or either spy on you. So these could be like ex-neighbors, ex-friends. You'd be surprised. People from 10, 15 years ago are still stalking, still watching. But what? When you have nothing in common. So, make it make sense. And that's why they are feeling trapped. Or stuck in that delusion. 51. Could be significant. May 1st could be significant. January 5th could be significant. Yeah. So expect the unexpected. The tower. Into someone that's going through a tower moment. 16. Something about May 16th could be significant. November 6th, November 5th, and November 16th could be significant. So this is someone that's going through a tower moment. So something is being struck upon someone, or the lightning is being struck upon someone, or destruction is going to be destroyed. What they try to do behind the scenes, they're going to cause a tower moment. Or something's going to be disruptive or exploded. Because you have mastered yourself, your energy, and this individual that's pretending like they're checking in, they're the one that's going through a tower moment. Because their blackmail is not working, them copying you, them trying to be just like you and everything you do is not working, them spying on you, them using others in vain to spy on you, it's not going to work. Or they're going to use like intimidation tactics, it's not going to work. They're going to use someone from the past to spy on you, to get information, to blackmail you. That's not going to work either, especially if you're not connected with that person, or you're not even in contact with that individual, and they're still watching that experience, everything about them, and while they're watching you, or studying you. It's something that you already have within that they want, or they want to achieve. And I think they're going to get it from you. They will take it from you. And this is someone that wants to swap destiny with you, and they think they're swapping destiny. And this is someone that thought, or they think that they are taking someone's destiny. And no, you can't take someone's destiny who is already, you know, authentic in their path, regardless of how much you try to take their destiny. Especially if you already, mastered yourself. I'm not taking shit. So, only unhealed, individual thinks like this. Yeah, because you already have the inner freedom that they are craving. Number 34. Yeah, and they're gonna come in and they're gonna ask for forgiveness, or they want forgiveness, or they think that you're gonna forgive them. Forgiveness is up to them and God. 40. Like, literally. It's just someone that only wants to be alone because they want forgiveness. No. Take that up with God. Ask Him for your forgiveness. Not the collective. Leave the collective alone. The collective is literally healing and minding their business. This is someone that's just nosy. They just wants to inside scoop. Because they see you have mastered yourself. And I think their plan is working. It's not working. Or it never did. So, they think that you don't know that they are spying on you. They think that you don't know. They think that you don't see them. Okay. It's you exactly what they're doing. And why they're doing it. And why they're spying on you. Because if you're not doing something amazing, they wouldn't be spying on you. They must be doing something amazing if they're spying on you. They have to use others or work with others to spy on you. Clearly, they love you. They're in love. Clearly. And some of them, they don't like you, and that's okay. But the only reason why they're watching you because they see something crumbling, they see something being struck, upon them. It's something that's just going down the drain. Yeah, like I said, I did mention recordings. Something about recordings. Or something that's just continuously recording. So we have tape recording your converse, yeah. Because they're listening. Someone is listening in on something. Trying to gain evidence or perspective on something. They know they're spying. Or you see them spying on you. But it's just someone that's watching you healing, but they're watching everything that you do. What they need to go do is work on themselves. So this individual could be tape recording your convo or something about tape recording. Or someone has like a mini microphone. I don't know about the micro recording. But let's move on. Yeah, this person here is an enemy. The one that's recording, the one that's listening in on the recordings. On the other end. Yeah, they see themselves as an enemy. Because they know something is crumbling. Yeah, this person doesn't respect your boundaries, but they're all up in your space. This is someone that would never respect your boundary. They see you as an enemy, they would never respect your boundary. This is why they, spy. To blackmail you, or they think they are. Or they have to send someone to watch you because they have no life. Something about Instagram, or something's going to be exposed or seen on Instagram. And this could be someone that's watching everything you do on Instagram. Yeah, this is someone that's usually working hard at something or on something. We have cuts, could be any sign. Yeah, the police is watching you, or the police is watching them, or their spouse, or their partner in crime, their accomplice, or these individuals. It's as your intuition knows. Like I said, you already know. Yeah, they're trying to harm your solar plexus, or they try to keep you silent, or they think they are. Because you already know what they try to do, what they try to keep hitting. They're not slick. You see everything that they're doing. The only reason why they talk behind your back because they want to copy you. Or the reason why they want to get close because they want to copy you. They want to become you. The reason why they spy on you because they want to, like I said, they want to blackmail you. They want to cause fight. They want to cause chaos because they think that you, let's say they think that you are too happy, healing, or just being to yourself or keeping to yourself, or because you have mastered your energy, or mastered your boundaries, or you have set healthy boundaries regardless of what they try to do. Something about YouTube. And we have clown. If someone's being a clown, they just like doing clownish shit. And like I said, this could be an ex-friend. I didn't mention an ex-friend. This could be an ex-friend, and your intuition knows who this is. So we have the Queen of Pentacles came out. And, you know, so something about an earth sign. Or someone is grounded in their energy. This, like I said, this could be an ex-friend of yours. And this could be someone's ex-friend. And this could be, you know, someone's, you know, partner in crime, lover in crime, and an ex-friend of yours. You'd be surprised. This could be, you know, an ex-friend of yours and their lover. Could be working together. And this could be two karmic lovers or two karmic friends. Or past life, you know, friends. They're still doing past life shit. And you know everything that they're doing, what they try to do, what they try to keep hidden. It's like seeing beyond, you know, your eyes. It's like seeing them. It's like, it's literally like seeing them beyond the eyes. Like, literally. And you know exactly who they are. Literally. Yeah. This individual hide a hit woman. And this is what they try to keep hiding. This is what they think that they're hiding. And your agent's gonna kick in on what they try to do. They could have hired a hit man or a hit woman, either way. And that's why they're being watched or they're being surrounded by a lot of, you know, officers or detectives. Or they're being watched closely, monitored closely. See, while they think that they are watching you, someone else is watching them. Remember that. This person could have like daddy issues, mommy issues. Yeah, something about divine timing. Something can be exposed in divine timing or on divine. I would say on God's timing, literally. I know about her divine, you know, intervention. Yeah, like I said, they're a spy in disguise. Yeah, they think that you don't know that they are. Um, they think that you don't know, but you know exactly who they are. I know your situation. Yeah, it says your girlfriend likes women or men. Something about the opposite sex. Yeah, someone is a fraud or a scammer. Or this could be a copycat. They have to fraud their way up to the top. Or they have to, you know, scam people to the top. And you're just doing it, you know, the hard way. The long way. I know I would say longevity is key. This individual, on the other hand, they're scamming, they're a fraud version. Or this is someone that's looking for a copycat version of you. That gut hunch is real. We have Capricorn. I didn't mention the earth sign. But let's move on. You could be a Capricorn. This could be a Capricorn. Moving on. We have grandmother figure. This could be a grandmother figure or someone could be a grandmother figure. Yeah, we have protect your kids at all costs. Something about children involved. And like I said, childhood friend, ex-friend. Like I said, whoever this individual is, they need to focus on themselves. You know, this is someone that likes to switch up their motive, their plan. But yeah, they're the one that's being watched by a correctional officer. Or this could be a correctional officer. Okay, moving on. Or I don't know her probation officer, parole officer, parolee. The jig is up. Time is up. For this big specialist, or this fraud, or this scammer. I know I also heard, I'm about to say she, correctional officer. Okay, so something significant about, like I said, parole officer, probation officer, parolee. Yeah, it says 2 or more males stalking you. Let me pick one more. Yeah, we have secrets being hidden from you. They try to hide secrets. It's not hidden anymore. Yeah, because they're lying. So someone is lying. Or they try to get away with the lies. Or they think they're getting away with lies. So something could be dismissed, or evidence could be dismissed, or information could be dismissed. So it's all lies. It's all lies to cover their ass. It's all lies to backtrack evidence. And to someone that wants to manipulate the courts, or manipulate documents, or forge documents. Or this is their plan to do so. Yeah, because they're lying. Trying to harm a real psychic or a real gifted individual. Don't have to be, but like I said, you don't have to be cards. This could be someone that knows the ins and outs of someone, or the background check of someone. Because that's what detectives do. That's what, investigators do. They look in. They look deeply. They look beyond the obvious. They look beyond the lies. Because like I said, sometimes the justice system could be full of lies, especially when crooks are working with crooks. Because that's what they do. They have to lie to cover their own ass as well. Or this could be someone that's doing something, under the table. Or bending over to cover their ass. I mean, that could be part of it too. You'd be surprised who have to bend over or fuck a crook to get off. So you'd be surprised. There's many ways of bribery. Many ways. It ain't always just talking to a lawyer. And it's beyond money. Sometimes it be the opposite. They're bending over to get off. Let's keep it real. Let's be honest with the shit. Like, honestly. These are the type that love getting bent over to get off. Or have evidence, disappear. Or they lie their way in. But, sometimes judges, sometimes they be in on it. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they be fucking the judge, the lawyer, the prosecutor. They'll bend over for anybody to help get off. Like I said, sometimes it's deeper than money itself. It don't always have to be about money. It could just be them bending that ass over. And, evidence is dismissed. Sometimes. In some cases. Let's keep it real. Let's move on. How you like that for a change? For a piece of change or a piece of ass. But let's move on. These individuals, let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, true colors. Yeah, the true colors are going to be shown. And this is their true colors. You're gonna see I'm about to say, you're gonna see this person's true colors. And they're gonna show you who they really are. Yeah, and that's why they're blocked. Or they're blocked from your energy, or they're blocked from you physically, spiritually, all over. And this is someone that wants, I'm about to say this could be someone that's calling from blocked numbers, or then watching from fake pages. Yeah, their true colors is gonna be shown. Yeah, and that's why they're in regret, or they're feeling regretful. Or they could be having like mild headaches, or migraines, or someone could be bald. Yeah, they're the one that's going through an ego death, or their ego is being bruised. And this is why they plan this attack towards you. This is why they send, others on a suicide mission to watch you, to spy on you. Or this could be someone from the past. This could be an ex-friend from the past that could have sent someone on a suicide mission to spy this move on you, or this childhood friend. And that's why they're being blocked spiritually away from you, because you saw their true colors. Yeah, they're the one that's going through a spiritual awakening. That tower has hit them, or they have experienced it already. Because they're going to be awakened to it. They're going to be awakened to their facts. Well, this is you being awakened to their true colors. Yeah, and this is why they're in regret, or they're feeling regretful. Yeah, this is someone that left you hanging, or you could have left them hanging. Either way, no closure, no contact, blocked, left unread, not turning their back, not going back. I know where someone could be flexible, exercising. Something is turned upside down. I'm about to say their life is being turned upside down. What they tried to do. And that's why they're going through that, awakening, or they need to. So you see this person's true motive. So we have intuitive creativity. It says intuition fears creativity follow its guidance. Something about bricks. Writing, someone could be writing. Someone could be analyzing data. Mm-hmm. Something about the engine. Loud engine. That's me going. We have sacred union. Something is being bottled up or something. I don't know how someone could put you like a jar. Someone put someone's name in the jar. I also heard that. What about bottle? Something about being bottled up or trapped. It says two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. Like I said, something about two individuals, two powerful individuals against, lunatics. Let's call them lunatics. So this union brings energy and growth. Embrace this connection. It will lead to deeper understanding and transformation. Or someone is transforming. And blocking this, individual out. Blocking their lies, their nonsense. Yeah, something about the emotion. I also heard emotional intelligence. Something about mastering your emotions, or mastering your self-control. It says your emotions are guiding you through life challenges. Have you been suppressing your feelings? Let them flow naturally, whether joy or sadness. Your emotions are your strength. What about walking the path? What about a river? Or sunflowers? You can't have, well, you can have facts tied to emotion, but I would say logic over emotion. Logic. What about the infinite possibilities? We have patience, so patience is key. Someone needs to have patience. Something about literally seeing this individual's true colors. And, I want to say meditating on their, I want to say action. Or their action is going to be exposed one way or another. I would say something that was once alarming is not alarming anymore because the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to be seen or exposed on who this individual is. And that's why they're going through that awakening. Because their true colors have been seen. And this is someone that's going to show you their true colors. Yeah. But not when the angels pop up, the other side. Or the other side is going to expose this individual. And this is someone that's being haunted by the other side. Or they feel haunted by the shadow, which is the angels, the spirits, the ghosts, the ancestors. They didn't think that was going to happen. Yeah, we have wisdom. And about gaining wisdom. We have nothingness and staying firm. And about death, transformations, ending, rebirth. And they don't have that life, so they can't, what about time? Something's been time. Or the jig is up. The plan is up. The tactic is up. Yeah, because you're going to stand firm and decisive and wide awake in the truth. Because like I said, whoever this individual is, let them, reveal their true colors, and then you will see whether you should continue with this individual or not. Moving on. So regardless of this individual, like I said, everything is turning back to this individual because they're being haunted by the other side. Well, the other side is definitely exposing this person's intention, So don't be surprised when you're being haunted by the spirits or the other side. Because you want to get a raise out of someone, it's not going to help. It's not going to work. Blame yourself for, causing your own destruction. And that's why this individual is being blocked, Something is being blocked from you, or this is the angels, your spirits. Your ancestors is definitely blocking or keeping them away from you. Because you see their true colors. And I think they're doing something, not doing shit. You see them, and I think that you don't see them. So, regardless of them, you know, their true colors is going to be exposed. Yeah, something about on Sunday could be significant. In July, within 18 months, or July 18th could be significant. Do we have in October? Within 2 years or something about, I don't know how October 2nd could be significant. Or February 10th could be significant. I also heard February 18th could be significant. Let's move on. Yeah. And the answer is yes. So, regardless of this individual, like I said, their time is up, the jig is up. This is why they feel nothingness. You know? This is why they feel empty, because the jig is up, time is up. That cloak is about to be snatched off, literally. And their true color is going to be shown. Now, like I said, regardless of this individual, like I said, don't, allow their unhappiness stop you from moving forward or moving away from them or getting away from them or setting healthy boundaries regardless because they know they're blocked. What they're trying to do is not working. That's why they're going through this awakening. Or they're being awakened to something. Because the evidence is going to be exposed. The evidence is going to be pending. It's going to be piling up. And about files, record, background track, recordings, data. And to someone that literally tried to manipulate the court, to manipulate the evidence, or forge documents. So, people can do anything to forge documents. They can put down anything to forge documents or falsify documents. Yeah, they're not slick. And this is someone that thinks that I'm about to say this is someone that thinks she's stuttering. Or this could be someone that could be stuttering. So this could be someone got me stuttering and shit. This could be someone that's trying to outsmart the court system or outsmart the justice system. Like I said, this could be fucking quicks. But let's move on. This is someone that literally tries to outsmart something or outsmart someone with keeping something hidden. I think they're hiding evidence. No. If it's already in the system, systematically, it's not hidden at all. Especially if records being on file. If information is already on file. So, you can't falsify that. But let's move on. So, regardless of this, unhappy ass individual that's blocked, that you're going to see their true colors, you know who this person is, tap into your intuition, listen deeply, and remind yourself that this person is not going to get to you because that's what they want. And once you see their true color, that's all that matters. You don't have to react, just know that it's them. Just know that they can't just know that they can't get to that they thought they could. That's why they're surrounded by a lot of ravens, birds, cars, death, engines. Okay. Or birds. So, regardless of them, the more you heal, the more you focus on yourself, the more you're going to be blessed. Regardless of this individual that wants to cause fight, chaos, that wants to blackmail, whoever that they're working with, whoever that they're spying on you with, whoever they are, just know that what they really want is the inner freedom that you already have. So, and they don't have that, and this is why they're pissed. This is why they're flammable, or they're flaming hot. They're literally flaming hot because they don't have the inner freedom that you already have, and you're just free to do whatever you please. Meanwhile, they're just stuck in the illusion, thinking that they are attacking you or attacking your solar plexus, but in reality, they're just making you more aware of who they are and why you should, set more boundaries, healthy boundaries at that. Because they're not getting away with shit. So regardless of them, continue to focus on your blessings because they're just mad because you are healing and they can't heal from the shit that they tried to do to you. And now they're being healed. I'll say now they're being healed. They're not. Now they're being blocked. Now they're being trapped in their own suicide mission, their own death trap. Something about mastering yourself, I would say mastering your emotional intelligence. Regardless of them, just be prepared for the unexpected, because, like I said, we're still in Pluto retrograde, and then we have a Mercury retrograde coming up. Like, it's just all in the, in the planet. So if you see someone from the past just unexpectedly popping up, that's because it's retrograde. So remember, this is all in the planet. So you just have to be aware of who they are, why they are up in your energy, why they want to be, around you, why they are attracted to your light or to the light. And they should just be focused on their own fucking light. Clearly. It seems like they ain't had none. Let me see. Where's that photo? I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Yeah, they're all up in your energy, and they wonder why. Where is their light? They see you have the light and shit, and that's why they're hiding that fucking clothes. You can't even see their face. Yeah, they think they're hiding. They're not hiding. Because time is up. Time is running out. It's not even like that's just I don't know what time it is. Something's being timed. Or someone's life is being timed, or their actions are. Regardless of this, block, chaotic individual or entity or whoever the fuck they are, or unsatisfied motherfucker, whoever they are. Something about June 3rd could be significant, or March 6th could be significant. Someone could be 63, but let's move on. Number 2. Oh, goodness. Joker. Where's Robin? Okay. I have 7. So something about 9 could be significant. Someone could be 72 or 27. Something about February 7th could be significant. I didn't mention February 10th and February 18th could be significant. So we have July 2nd could be significant, or is it July 27th? Yeah, July 27th could be significant. Wait, is it July 27th? Yeah, July 27th could be significant. Okay, so so whoever this is that want to, damage, your solar plexus, just know that you are going through a transformation. Or this is someone that don't like to see the transformation. They hate it. Because their life is not transforming. So they want to destroy your transformation. Not happening. So, regardless of this, individual, don't let them ruin your mood because they are unhappy or unsatisfied. So, regardless of them, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes on the prize and not on this misery. Because that's what it is. Misery, love, company. Misery, love, working in cahoots with others, Misery loves, I'm about to say misery loves company, but it's deeper than company itself. It's like you have to use others. You can't do your own dirty work. Oh. But let's move on. Because we can go on. We can go on for a long time. So, like I said, their lies is going to be exposed. Their illusion, their delusion, their trap, their suicide mission is going to be exposed. You know, something's going to come about briefcase, but let's move on. Honestly, like I said, the truth is going to come out one way or another. One way or another. So just be prepared for the tower to hit. The tower needs to hit so the truth can be, expanded. See? Of course they want to destroy it. Why wouldn't they? They don't like the truth. They don't like it. Stop down fuck shit behind the scenes. Maybe the truth will come out. But some people, they don't care. Guess what? And that's why they've been blocked. That's why God, I would say that's why God is blocking them. And keeping them blocked. Rejection and God protection. Literally. So, whoever this is, you see right through their ass. Ex-friend, ex-foe, I don't care who they are. They see themselves as an enemy. This is why they can't break, beyond your boundaries. And they're going to be exposed. Yeah, once that tower hit. Because they see you have mastered yourself, or you could be very immune to the attacks because it doesn't phase you or affect you. Either way, they're not slick. You see right through them. So they might as well just cut for the taste and find something better else to do. Find someone else to harass. You know, find someone else to play with because you see them. You see their ass. And they're not slick. So, with them and their accomplice, think that they're doing, yeah, they're gonna find out. And what they try to do, they're gonna find out. And they're gonna find out. So, or this partner or their spouse, whoever they are, they're gonna find out too. And they're gonna see. It's only a matter of time when the evidence unfolds. Or when the evidence gets out there. Yeah, because they want to cop block. This is what they do when they want to cop block. They're not cop blocking the evidence. They're not cop blocking shit. Because they have been found out already, you know? The information is already there, so. This is just putting them in a more suicide, position. I'm about to say this is someone that wants to play crazy, but people do anything, and it's like when they serve you, who they really are. Oh my goodness, please use your intellect. Some people say, female intuition is no. Sometimes that shit is a lie. Go with the gut feeling. The intuition will tell you one thing, but the gut feeling will show you the truth. Intuition and gut feelings are two different, red flags. The gut feeling is protection. It's literally saving you from harm. Instinct, sometimes it can play tricks on you. Sometimes, if you're not careful, but gut feelings are the real feelings that you must rely on. The gut hunches, the red flags, all of it. That's what's gonna save you from harm or save you from a person like this. What about snowboarding? And I don't know her cabin house, lake house. So regardless of this individual, don't even, I don't say give them the help that they're asking for, because if they were sent to watch you, if they were sent to do all of these things to you, I wouldn't even hurt this individual at all. If they want to blackmail so bad, if they want to, play stupid games, and they're going to win stupid prizes because their time is up, the gig is up. And you know exactly who the person is. You already know. So, The gig is up. Time's up. Time's up. Yeah. The only person they're gonna trap is themselves when it could have been avoided. But you know, some people, this is how some people like to push other people's buttons just to see how they will react. And this is why you don't never argue with someone who is overly crazy, or you know how crazy they can become or get. You just never know how they're gonna react. That's why I don't argue with views. You know, I go the opposite way. I just, you know, I don't pay them no mind. I just see them and be like, I see you. And that's it. They're not slick though, but we see them. They don't know how protected you are, or they don't see the protection. But like I said, they're doing this because either they can't get what they want out of you, or they can't really trap you like they thought they could. But the only person they're gonna trap is themselves, literally. So, and whoever that they're hired to go on this suicide mission to do this, you know, dummy mission, they're gonna be trapped too. They're gonna be trapped in their own death too. I want to say death. I meant to say the death plot or the death trap for something that's ending. Or it's gonna end, or this shit needs to end, like literally. But it won't end unless, you know, you follow the gut punches because it's real. When reality sets in, this shit is real. You know, domestic violence is real. You know, strangling someone is real. You know, or making someone feel suicidal. Or sending someone on a, you know, suicide mission or a dummy mission is real. It's real. Confirmation is real. But let's move on. Or something about a speedy trial, or someone wants to speed something up. Or speedy evidence up. Okay. Yeah. They're gonna be speeding in that, you know, trap that they planned for you. Or they're gonna be caged in that trap. Or a cell or a facility that they're asking for. Moving on. So, regardless, you know, of this man, woman, group, ex-friend, whoever they are, ex-lover, spouse, partner, accomplice, whatever the fuck they are, they're not slick. We see you. We hear you. You hear the engine pumping. Yeah, that speed, yeah, it's gonna speed something up. So, regardless of them, you know, just keep your eyes open. You know, in the real on why they're doing this. And why they want someone trapped. Or feeling trapped. Or feeling like they have to be stuck. But it's not about being stuck. It's just that they want to do this so they can continue to abuse or trap someone. And it's like, no. You know, open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't just dismiss, the red flags the first time. Believe them the first time. But when someone tells you to stay away from someone that is dangerous, or they're just not right up in the head mentally, that's your sign. That was your warning. But sometimes some people stay, and it's like, it is what it is. Okay, let them find out the hard way. If they choose to stay. Without, overlooking the red flags. There's some people, they just tolerate it, and it's like, no. Once you see that one red flag, please run away. Far as you can. And don't look back either. So let's move on. Some people, they just deal with it, and it's like, me, I'm not gonna make that shit. I'm not tolerating it, because if I see one red flag, that's it. You're done. There's no turning back. There's no going back. Some people, they train for, I don't believe that shit. That's a lie. That's just a lie to cover their own ass. So the only person you must save is your own. So, and not this individual. They can figure out their own shit. They can figure out their own fucking demise. And that's why they see themselves as an enemy. So regardless of them, keep your eyes open. Pay attention, And don't be no fool with red flag. Believe it. If you see the news, you see that the shit is not glamorized at all. They want you to think it's glamorized, but it's not. It's not. That shit is real. So, a lot of these frauds or these scams, whatever the fuck they think they're doing, the truth is gonna come out one way or another. The truth is gonna be exposed one way or another, whether they like it or not. They can't stop the truth from happening. So, stay prepared, stay ready for this type of energy. But you just never know. You just never know. So regardless of them, keep your eyes on the prize. I'm not stopping shit, so just keep your eyes open, and you will see what's fake and what's not. I don't know if I heard something about a fake relationship or a fake. I'll say, or a false, I'll say a false happy home. Because this right here, this shit right here got to stop. This right here, man and women, this has to stop, literally. And that's what leads to a shutdown, a breakdown, obviously. No, regardless of them, keep your eyes open. This shit right here is real. Until reality sits in. So, that's funny how these cards flip. So, yeah, you could be very unbothered by this individual. This impersonator or someone that's impersonating you or wants to be you or copy you. Like I said, this is someone that's getting evidence, or they think they're getting evidence on you. Them and their secret lover. This could be a secret lover. And this is someone that is looking for a copycat version of you. So they can threaten you, or they feel threatened by you. naturally. Yeah, and that's why they're talking shit. They're gonna forever talk shit. But they have to give someone money, or they have to pay someone to spy on you. So they're wasting the money, their time, their energy, their resources to spy on you, to get information. When in reality, this is who they are behind the scenes. Like, you're doing all of this, and you're a whole abusive ass individual that wants to trap someone or keep someone trapped. And that's why the case is being reopened, or something can be reopened, or someone's gonna open their eyes to a case or to evidence, you know? And not, deal with these quicks, because I bet you some of these quicks are doing it to their own spots, to their own level behind the scenes. With titles, doing this. But let's move on. I don't get into that either, but let's move on. The only person that is in control is God. So you think that God is blocked? You think that someone else is blocking it, but say God is blocking it. So let's move on. Regardless of this, unhappy ass individual, keep your eyes open. You know, focus on the evidence at hand. Focus on the facts, the truth, the information, the documents, and analyze it thoroughly, because they can shut down your light even if they wanted to. So regardless of them, keep your eyes open. If they say you are, if they show you who you, if they show you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them. Don't dismiss the red flag. It's always there. I just at you. Okay. I'm not important. I'm asking. I'm asking what child. I'm asking. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Regardless, just be aware of the red flags. But this cannot be ignored any more or any longer. Open your eyes and see beyond the evidence.